What's up guys, Fred here, and today we're going to create this artwork, and it's like it looks really interesting, and it's not that difficult to do, and we are also going to learn ton of new stuff while doing this. So let's just get started. And first of all, let's go to Photoshop, go to File and New. Wait, and let's name it. So how should we maybe wait? What was written there? Hit me. Yeah, can just hit me or whatever. I mean, name it anything you want. Hit me. Width 1000, height 1 to 50, resolution 300, 8-bit RGB color mode, and if everything is fine, let's just press create. Perfect. Now let's take this picture, this photo, and you will find it in project files, of course, and let's put it here. Yep. Now we have to hold shift and make it bigger. So hold shift again and make it bigger. Let's bring him to the center, and again hold shift and make it bigger like this. I mean, even bigger probably. Yeah, this should be fine. Let me check here. Yep, almost perfect. Let's press OK now. Now let's go to layers, and first of all let's delete this background layer because we don't really need it. I mean, it's always here, but nobody uses it. At least I don't use it. So, and now what we have to do is, first of all, we need to make sure here it's getting black and white. As you can see, we have colors only on his face. Oops. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. And as you can see, we can how did this even happen? I think he drank too much yesterday. Okay, as you can see, he has colors only on his face, and this is like black and white. So let's go to Photoshop, and first of all we need to go here and we need to choose vibrance, and let's bring the vibrance to -100. Exactly, that's what we need. Go to layers, back. Now we need to make sure we have colors here. So how do we do that? So when we created vibrance from here, we also got this mask. This mask will help us to define where we want this vibrance to appear. So make sure you have the mask selected. Go to brush, so press right and choose just brush tool here, and make sure you have black color selected here, and you can change between them. If you have some other colors, you can press here, and then you got default colors, and then you can change to black. Also make sure you go here and make the hardness 0 hardness, and if everything is fine, let's just make this a little bit smaller. The brush size is too big. Yep, something like this, and let's just start drawing. So when we do that, as you can see, now we have the face colored just like here, and everything else is black and white. Let's if you want to bring back some black and white colors, you can just change the color to white again. Make sure your mask is selected. This is very important. And now you can start drawing, and as you can see, it's getting back to black and white. So just bring some places back to black and white. I mean, it's actually not really black and white. It still has some greenish colors here, as you can see, but it's, you know, it's not that vibrant anymore. Next thing we need to do is we need to create this this square here, the place that we are going to write the text. And in order to do that, let's just go here, press right, and choose rectangle tool. So before we start creating him, go to fill, press, and let's choose the color. So just press here, and first of all we need to choose the color and then the tone of the color. Yep, something like this. Perfect. Press OK, and also make sure you go to stroke and press here so there is no stroke. And if everything is fine, let's just go and create. Yeah, it should be on his eyes, approximately like this. Let's just check. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have the right size, what you can do, you can go to edit and press here free transform pass, or control or command tab, and now you can just make him a little bit longer like this and press OK. Let's go back to layers. Now we need to make sure he has this kind of edges, so it's not that straight. So as you can see, it's straight here, but we need to make it a little bit like wavy. And let's create a mask here. So we make sure we choose the rectangle tool and press here, and when we do that, we have this mask created. Now let's go to our brush tool again, choose brush. Let's go here to our brush settings, and let's choose here this tool. So not this tool, but this brush tip. It's not a tool, just a type of brush. And when we do that, as you can see now, we don't have this rounded brush anymore. It's a different brush type. We close this, we make sure you have black color selected, we make sure we have this mask selected. Now if we get a little bit closer, so just Control or Command plus if you're using Mac, if you're using Windows, just Control plus and closer, and now we can start drawing. As you can see, what happens is the edges are not perfect anymore, and let's make this actually a little bigger. So let's make this bigger, the size of the brush I mean, and now you can just use open and close brackets to make the size of your brush bigger or smaller. We can just make it here as well, but it's better if you learn the hotkeys so you can work faster. Something like this. Okay, wait, let's go back here. I want to change the direction a little bit. Now it looks a little bit different, so don't draw, just press so it doesn't look that perfect. Yeah, okay, good. Stop when you like it. I mean, it's not perfect, but yeah, let's continue. So next thing we need to do is we also need to make some distances here. Like you can see that the rectangle doesn't appear here and here, and in order to do that, let's make this smaller, and let's just make okay, it's too big. Go back. In order to go back, you can just go to edit and step backward, in case you didn't know. Now let's do that again and again. Let's see if we did it right. Yeah, I mean, there's no right or wrong, we can't replicate exactly what we did there and do it here. So let's just go again here and just press, make sure the edges are different. Okay, so now let's press twice here. Now we need to, when we press twice here on the empty place, so make sure you press, sorry, let's close this. Make sure you press here on the empty place, not on the text, not on the image or mask, here. If you don't have it, you can just go here and make this bigger. Now you can press twice here on the empty place, on the rectangle, and now we go to drop shadow. And when we choose drop shadow, so here we can actually create a shadow. And how can we do that? So first of all, we need to choose the blending mode. Make sure you have pressed that and this is on. We need to choose the blending mode normal. Secondly, we need to go to color, press here and choose make it black. And then we have opacity. We can make opacity bigger or smaller in order to make sure to control how strong is the shadow. Then we need to change the distance. For example, if the distance is 0, you're probably not seeing the shadow that much, but if we increase the distance, you can see that the shadow is going further away. Let's make it even further away. We can also control the angle. If I put the angle here, you can see that now it's getting here down left side. Let's make it here like this, and perfect. Now in order to make it a little bit smoother, we can just increase the size and let's decrease the distance. Yep, let's see how it was. Okay, we can also increase a little bit the spread in order to make it bigger in general, and this should be fine. Let's make the size a little bit bigger. Yeah, and now we can just press OK, and this should be fine right now. Let's continue. So next thing we need to do is, wait, actually I think this is too big, but let's just continue. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to choose our text tool here, and we need to write let's go to layers and press here, and we need to write text actually, but let's stop here. Let's go to file, make sure you save this project, and we will continue during the next lesson just to make sure this is not too long.